Hi guys, it's Foody here. I just arrived in Athens, Greece, and I'm here for about 48 hours, so I'm going to show you around and give you guys a little tour of some of the highlights and food. After all my traveling, I started off the morning with ordering a cappuccino freddo. Now that I'm caffeinated and ready to get the day started, we walked along Plaka Street, which is such a great place to see vendors and get little souvenirs, trinkets, and toys, and there's a huge row of restaurants, one right after the other. Next, it was on to the Acropolis. There was a long line, but the line moved faster than we thought, and we only waited about 20 minutes, and it's definitely worth the wait because once you get up to the Acropolis, the view is breathtaking. You see these things in movies and TV shows, and to actually be standing in front of it, I just think is so amazing, so it's definitely worth the trip to see this. After the Acropolis, we headed over to the Acropolis Museum. We got tickets, which were only €5 each. And there was a bunch of ruins and artifacts in there. We were starving at this point, so we decided to head up to the cafe where the view was beautiful. And you even had a better view of the Acropolis from afar. And we ordered a nice, refreshing small salad, just a little pick-me-up snack before actually moving on to our next destination. After the museum, we decided to stop at a local gyro place for a pita, and it was really good, just exactly how I remember. The meat is really juicy. I love all the fresh vegetables. A really good and cheap, easy way to get lunch. One of the things I loved about Athens was all the fresh produce. It was fig season, so we bought a box of figs for only €1, and they were so fresh and sweet. The next morning we woke up and we got our cafe freddo again. It was really good. And then we also decided to get a small pistachio filo dough pastry to get the morning started. I really enjoy visiting markets. You'll see this in my other videos. I just think it's such a nice way to embrace and immerse yourself in the culture. And in this market you'll see I found olives and nuts, very traditional to Athens. Adjacent to the produce market was the meat and fish market, and talking about immersing yourself in the culture, we definitely did that with this market. We saw a lot of heads and animals and people just coming over to the local butcher. For the fish market, that was definitely smelly. I would wear closed-toed shoes because we wore sandals, and that was not a smart idea. You don't want to get any of the fish juice on you. But it was definitely cool to see for a brief while, but then we decided to leave because the smell was really strong. A little outside the market, we stumbled upon a huge olive shop with just barrels and barrels of really great olives. We just wanted to buy a handful of them, but the minimum was a half a kilo, which was only €1, so that's definitely a great buy. While walking around the streets, we didn't really have any destination in mind. We decided on a lunch spot where we saw locals eating. We got vegetables with sausage and a tomato sauce and eggplant. The eggplant was a little too greasy for my taste, but we really liked the vegetables with the sausage. Right near our hotel, we saw a really interesting gelato place with such great local flavors. I decided on the mascarpone fig, and then we also got a pistachio gelato. It was really interesting, and there was chunks of the dried fig inside the ice cream, which I loved. Finally, we cannot miss out on Loukoumades, which is a traditional Greek dessert. If you want to know more about it, I have a video which I'll put in the link description below. And of course, this was good. It's fried dough, and you can see that I was trying to scrape every last drop of honey because this trip was so sweet. I just wanted to savor every moment. I'm Amanda K for Foody Flair. See you on the next adventure.